Well, good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to everyone here. It's an honor and a privilege to be before you tonight. Welcome to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast show. I'm your host and your senior coach, lakeisha-mcknight. This particular podcast is being brought to you not by the iLead company, but by a nonprofit organization. And so I'm going to dive into the details pertaining to the organization in just a moment, just laying the foundation, okay? Okay, laying the foundation right now. I mean, just helping you out. All right, so let's go ahead and lay this foundation for the show on tonight. I appreciate those of you who is coming on board. I'm going to be doing a watch party in the community area, and there is a community connected to this particular show. Now, I'm going to give you the details of that in just a moment, but let me go ahead and get this situated here inside of the community area and setting it up. And so appreciate your patience, everybody. Thank you for your patience. And we're going to make sure we test the audio out just to make sure that the audio is pretty good as well. Watch part. So it sounds like it's pretty good. Sounds pretty good to me. But welcome aboard. Appreciate your time, guys. This is the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. We do this every Tuesday and every Wednesday around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show is being brought to you on behalf of Women of Elevation Career Services International. All right. It is a 501c3 nonprofit based out of Chesapeake, Virginia, as well as having a location in Nigeria, Africa. So here is the deal. The mission of the podcast, as well as the nonprofit, is to empower women like yourself with the tools to be able to create, relate, and elevate so you can walk in your God-given purpose and truly live your dream lifestyles. That is what this particular podcast and the nonprofit is called to do. And so we welcome you here to this show. So if you don't want to miss an episode, we always invite you to click on the little area. There should be a button in the comment section that says get notified as to when we go live. So we don't want you to miss a beat. And for those of you listening in to this particular show on my personal timeline, there is a link near the description area. We invite you, on behalf of all the board of director leaders, we invite you to request to join the community area. We're going to be having some very, very, really important, life-changing conversations and dialogue in that group. Okay, we haven't started up the dialogues yet, but we're going to begin to do that and really dive into really heartfelt matters. And so as we really transition into the month of May, now from the month of May, June, July, and August, we're going to be focusing in on relationship building and how it impacts your ability to succeed in your careers. Okay, so for the month of May and June, the focus will be upon personal relationship enrichment. Again, personal relationship enrichment. And so during this particular month here, okay, the month of May, we're going to specifically focus in on intimate relationships. So we're talking about courting. We're really going to zero in on those of you who are courting right now, those of you, who are in that dating spectrum. But, it definitely is really important for marriages and those of you who may be in your latter years of maybe divorce or any type of other situation. So this information can be very helpful in various scenarios. But here's what I will share with you. We don't want you to miss a beat. And we want you to be prepared because we're looking forward to having, some panel discussions utilizing the Zoom platform. And we're looking forward to doing this during the month of July. All right. And so we have what we call the Relate 2020. And this is where we have a huge telesummit, and we have leaders like yourself, women who come onto the platform who want to share their experience and definitely glean from one another. So we will have some panel discussions in the month of July, and then potentially, depending on how things go with the quarantining and the social distancing, we may have a a seminar during the month of August. So we're looking forward to that as well. Now, if we can't have a seminar in the month of August, then we're going to have it virtually. So definitely stay tuned for updates regarding those events. But for now, what I am going to share with you tonight is an important ingredient to personal relationship enrichment. Now, here is that ingredient. The ingredient is honesty. Honesty. Man, I can't express to you the importance of establishing and maintaining honesty in your personal relationships and how much it does impact your ability to succeed in your careers. Honesty just simply involves you just being, being able to truly express yourself and be honest, with your thoughts, being truthful, when it comes to various topic matters, whether it be money, okay, or whether it's involving your personal feelings or any type of decisions that you have to make together as a couple. It's very important that you maintain honesty, and not just from one party, not just from the man or not just from the woman. Both parties must be honest. And if a mistake or a break in honesty happens, guess what? This is where you have to kind of step up to the plate as a leader. It goes beyond just being a person that's maybe engaged or in a dating relationship. It goes beyond that. You have to step it up and put on those leadership shoes and say, you know what? I messed up. I made a mistake. I need to fess up and let you know that I am sorry. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing better, no other greater way to express your love to someone you care about. And of course, admit to your mistakes than saying, I am sorry. There's some people who struggle with utilizing those three words simply because they may be battling with pride. Pride is a huge, huge issue for many people, where they don't feel as though they need to apologize if they've broken honesty within a relationship. And so I do want to tell you, you want to work on that. Maybe you've experienced it in your relationships. Maybe you're battling with that right now. If you know that you've had some issues with being forthtelling or being able to allow your yes to be yes and your no to be no, honesty is the best policy, they used to say. And it still is the case. Be as honest as possible. Okay. You want people to be able to trust you. Okay. So be forthcoming with information, and withholding any piece of information is also being dishonest as well. Okay. So again, honesty is the best policy. Be honest in your dating relationships. Okay. And even, with friendships too. Be honest. Be honest. It can devastate. It can ruin a relationship. And we want to maintain healthy relationships. That is the goal. And so I'm looking forward to really sharing and helping you to understand more about this, because personally, for myself and my husband, we've been married for over 14 years. And, when either one of us makes mistakes, I know for a fact because I'm a child of God, and I know that the Holy Spirit deals with me. Now, he may deal with you in a different way, right? But he deals with me in a specific way. And I can't rest unless I get it right. If I know that I've made a mistake, I won't be able to rest. I'll be twisting and turning. I'll be doing all types of stuff, just trying to get it off my mind, and it won't work. It won't work unless I have a discussion, or at least try to share my opinion or give my side of things, or, admit that I was wrong. And however way they receive it, it's really up to them. But as long as I come forth and do my part, in the relationship, and really seek to really speak it out and address the concern, that's all that you really can do. Okay, that's all that you can do. So, for me and my husband, we've been able to work through many and many issues. Okay, and being as honest as possible is the way to go. And that's one of those ingredients that's really helped us to maintain a healthy marriage. And that is being as honest as possible. And so you want to work on it day by day, and every single day that you're given is a fresh 24-hour period where you can build that trust up again if honesty or being honest has been an issue for you. Okay. So again, I appreciate your time on tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. Remember, we are preparing for an upcoming panel. We're going to be looking for panel guests to be on the platform with us. So definitely stay tuned. We're going to put out there a call for panelists. A call for panelists. So stay tuned. We may actually be looking for someone like you to join us on the Zoom platform so we can talk out and deal with these issues, hash them out, and provide some solutions for you based on experience now. Okay, we're going to give you solutions based on experience. So it's not the case where we're going to have people who have been married for 1 year to give certain advice, but their experience will be beneficial for those, for example, who haven't gotten married yet, to kind of prepare them. Okay. So thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you here. We're looking forward to sharing more great content with you on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so be sure to visit our website, womenofElevation.com, for updates and to be informed about what we have going on. And we're looking forward to also starting up some, small conversations inside of the Women of Elevation community group. And if you have not joined the group, we invite you to do that. For those of you listening in on my timeline, or maybe you're on a podcast platform right now, we invite you to definitely visit the website so you can be plugged into the Facebook group, which is where our community area is. And so the way to actually get to that group, you want to put into the browser www.woecommunity.com. For those of you who see the link and you're able to click on it, click on the link and you'll be able to join us right there in the group. So request to join and we will welcome you in. So again, appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Speak with you all on tomorrow night, 8 o'clock p.m. with yet another essential ingredient to having a healthy personal relationship. God bless and good night.